Let us understand how can we solve this problem. Count partitions with even sum difference. So we are given with an integer array nums of length n. A partition is defined as an index I where 0 is less than or equal to I is less than n minus 1. Now splitting the array into two non-empty subarrays such that left subarray contains from 0 to I inclusively, right? And right subarray contains I plus 1 to n minus 1, right? I think you got it. Now, a partition is called as, count partitions with even difference. Okay, return the number of partitions where the difference between the sum of the left and right subarrays is even. Let's take this example 10, 10, 3, 7, 6. 10, 10, 3, 7, 6. Let's take, I am having a partition at here. So the left subarray they have said that 0 to I, and the right subarray is said that I plus 1 to n minus 1 inclusively, right? Now that means this is one subarray and this is the right subarray. Let's take the left subarray first. Left is having the sum. Let's take it as left sum is equal to 10. Now what is about the right sum? Let's take the right sum as 10 plus 3 is 13 plus 6 is 19 plus 7 is 26. I think so. Yeah, I think it's 26. Yeah, 10 minus 26 is minus 16, which is even actually. Now let us take the next I value is 1 now. Let's take it. Now I value is 1, right? Now let's take this left subarray. Now I'll get it as this left subarray. I'll get it as 10 plus 10. Left sum is equal to 20. And what about the right sum? Right sum is equal to 3 plus 7, 10 plus 6, 16. So 20 minus 16 is minus 4. This is also even. So the count is 2 now. Now let's go to the next index I is equal to 2. So here 23 and then here 13. 23 and 13. So if you see the difference is 10, right? No. So here it is 20 minus 16 is 4 itself. No need, it's not. Minus 23 minus 13 is 10. Okay. Now, let's go to the next index. They said that I is less than n minus 1. Here is our n minus 1. So, I can go till here. Now, let's take what is the sum here. The sum here is 20 plus 23 plus 7, 30 minus 6 will give me 24. So, totally there are 4 left, partitions which are having even sum difference. Let me tell you. Here the sum is 30 and here it is 30. Here it is 6. But the total sum if you see is 36. Here till here. Let me tell you till here the sum is 23 and let me tell you 36 minus 23. What will be this one? 36 minus 23. So 36 minus 23 will give me 13. That's what it is giving me, right? So what if I just remove this 3, then I would get 20. What if I just remove this 10, then I would get this 10. I just added this, have this 10. Now 10 plus 10, I am storing it in another array 20 and 20 plus 3, I am storing it here 23. 23 plus 7, 30 and 30 plus 6 is 36. But how can I solve this? This is a prefix sum array, but how can I solve this? Let me tell you how I would solve this. Here I have 20, 10, 20, 23, 30 and then 36. How do I get the left and right subarrays? So here I have 10. So the left sum will be 10 and the right sum 36 minus 10 will be 26. 10 minus 26 is minus 16, but however we'll be using absolute value. So I'll get it as 16 and it is even, so it will count to the answer. Now I'll go here and I have left sum is equal to 20. 36 minus 20 is right sum is equal to 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. It is also adding to the answer. Now I have 23. Left sum is equal to 23. I have the last 36 minus 23. So what I am doing here, I am just removing till here so that I'll get the right sum. So 36 minus 23 is nothing but 13. So the right sum is equal to 13. 23 minus 13 is equal to 10. It is also even, so it adds to the answer. Now I have 30. Left sum is equal to 30 and the right sum is equal to 36 minus 30 is nothing but 6. Uh, sorry, left sum is 30 and the right sum is, let me tell you, yeah, it is 6, right? No, it is right. No, 36 minus 30, it is 6. 30 minus 6 is 24. Yeah, it is also 24 and it is even. So all of these add to the answer. Now if you have done a brute force, it would get me no, there are less constants here. The brute force might also be working, but the code for this is nothing but, instead of using a pre-sum array which adds to the space complexity, we'll just use nums array itself. So nums of I plus is equal to nums of I minus 1. But if you see, for nums of 0, is there any nums of I minus 1? No. So for, I'll start with int I is equal to 1 and I is less than n, I plus plus. And what I'll do, I'll just have this int answer or count is equal to 0. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1 and I plus plus, left is equal to nums of I and right is equal to nums of n minus 1 minus nums of I, right? Now if the absolute difference of left minus right mod 2 is equal to 0, then I'll increment the count and I'll just return the count at the end. That's how you solve this problem. And if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section, and I have given the code link in the description. Go and check it. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.